Peter Strzok, the embattled FBI special agent who was fired from the Robert Mueller investigation, called Americans who vote for Donald Trump ignorant hillbillies. He also texted, "I can smell the Trump supporters at Walmart," on his government device. Well, he just got leveled by a nasty surprise at today's hearing, one he will never forget.
If you missed the hearings on Capitol Hill today, the Democrats worked very hard to make it a farce.
FBI Special Agent Peter Strzok is such an arrogant, lying piece of work. They were hell-bent on playing games, hoping to stop him from testifying.
After the ranking Democrats attempted to use parliamentary procedures to stall the hearing, initiating a time-consuming vote to call the whole thing off, the GOP members outnumbered them and the hearing went on.
Kimberly Strassel, the reporter for the Wall Street Journal, tweeted, 90-minute takeaway from Strzok hearing, Democrats have forged new strategy for shutting down oversight.
Interrupt, call points of order, argue over points of order, demand recorded votes, eat up time, protect the witness.
Hope Republicans are taking notes.
90-minute takeaway from Strzok hearing, Democrats have forged new strategy for shutting down oversight.
Interrupt, call points of order, argue over points of order, demand recorded votes, eat up time, protect the witness.
Hope Republicans are taking notes.
As the hearing commenced, most important was the questioning by Rep.
Bob Goodlatte, who outed Strzok's contempt for Trump supporters.
Newsweek reports, Representative Bob Goodlatte of Virginia, the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, led the combined session with House Oversight.
He repeatedly prodded Strzok over his messages with former FBI lawyer Lisa Page.
So let's discuss a text that hits home for me, Goodlatte said. On August 26, 2016, you texted Ms.
Page just went to a Southern Virginia Walmart.
I could smell the Trump support. And smell is in capital letters, all capital letters.
What does a Trump support smell like, Mr. Strzok?
Strzok became incensed, thrusting his chin upward as he smirked, saying, "It's an expression of speech, I clearly wasn't smelling one thing or another."
What I meant, traveling hundreds of miles in Northern Virginia, I was struck with the extraordinary difference in political opinion amongst the community there. Goodlatte interrupted him, asking, "And you described that as smell in capital letters?" Strzok had no real answer, so Goodlatte went on to prove this guy is full of crap.
Rep.
Goodlatte quickly brought up Strzok's other texts, in which he calls the residents of Loudoun County, Virginia, ignorant hillbillies, simply because they support Trump. Strzok lies, saying, "No, I don't believe that, Trump supporters are ignorant hillbillies."
But, he does.
He wrote it.
So, he can deny it all he wants.
He was smirking as he lied, saying, "Tell them, residents of Virginia, that it was an unfortunate use of words."
Then, he screwed up and admitted that he does think Trump supporters are hillbillies, when he said, "Well, I'm from Fairfax County, that's what we think of Loudoun County, they are hillbillies." His sick word game didn't fool anyone watching at all. The fact is, for over 18 months, this useless Trump hater was spewing his bias against the president and his supporters, using his government BlackBerry device. He thought Hillary Clinton would win, and he texted to say he would fix it so she would. The minute Robert Mueller found out about the Trump-hating texts, he immediately fired Strzok from the special counsel, due to his anti-Trump bias.
You are the lead investigator, you originated the investigation, you are the point of contact, you drafted the document, and here you are before you interviewed a single solitary witness saying F Trump, rap.
Trey Gowdy said.
Even President Trump tweeted from London, writing, "How can the rigged witch hunt proceed when it was started, influenced and worked on, for an extended period of time, by former FBI agent/lover Peter Strzok?"
Read his hate-filled and totally biased emails and the answer is clear.
How can the rigged witch hunt proceed when it was started, influenced and worked on, for an extended period of time, by former FBI agent/lover Peter Strzok?
Read his hate-filled and totally biased emails and the answer is clear. Americans tuning into this hearing watched in disgust as Strzok smiled every time the Democrats attempted to interrupt, which is their new strategy to stop the truth from getting out. But Americans aren't stupid, and Strzok was in for a nasty surprise as he was outed as a traitor of the United States.
He refused to own his words, and Trey Gowdy masterfully dissected Strzok.
The lying FBI agent started the Trump-Russia investigation in July 2016, and he was constantly texting about impeaching Trump.
I don't appreciate having an FBI agent with an unprecedented level of animus working on two major investigations during 2016, Gowdy told Strzok during a contentious exchange about Strzok's alleged bias while investigating Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Gowdy pressed Strzok about the quickness with which he jumped to the conclusion of impeaching Trump within a day of Mueller's investigation beginning, but Strzok insisted he had no bias.
Do you remember how long it took for you to start talking about impeachment after Bob Mueller was appointed? Gowdy asked.
I don't, sir, Strzok replied.
One day, Gowdy answered, referring to the record of text messages.
One day, and you were talking about impeachment.
And, for anyone who may have missed it the day after his appointment, Agent Strzok, you did it again 5 days later. Peter Strzok is as an arrogant hack who needs to be put in prison.
He almost pulled off negating the election of Donald Trump. He is the real collusion into the election. Luckily, God was watching over our nation, protecting it from this dubious domestic enemy, and God willing, Strzok will answer for his crimes to the full extent of the law.
For now, all patriots must get the truth out because the Democrats are hell-bent on spinning Peter Strzok as some leftist hero.